What's up, YouTube? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's been a couple of days. But y'all, I've been all over the place. For real. I've been all over the place. It's always a lot going on in my world, y'all. Like, seriously. I feel like a superhero. You know, like a Marvel comic character of sorts. Man, making these miracles happen behind the scenes. You know, this weekend. You know, making sure this lady is taken care of and still being able to do other things in my life that are important. I'm quite the juggler. But God is good, y'all. And I'm finally back here on YouTube. And as y'all can see, my table is still a mess. My damn room is a mess. You know, it always is. But I guess that's my form of organized confusion going on here. And I know that's a concept. Organized confusion. Versus somebody who's just flat out confused. I don't know if Spirit is trying to tell me that somebody was confused. But as I was walking in the building, the song that was playing was Giving You the Best of Me. Amazing. By Anthony Hamilton. I mean, the song is not amazing, but he says that giving you the best of me. Amazing. Amazing. But the actual title is Best of Me. So you see somebody who's ready to give you the best of them because they're feeling like you're amazing. Now, as I clear the table, y'all see the energy. You on your pathway. And you in the energy of making it rain right now. You know, you in this abundance energy. While someone isn't. They had the well in the reverse. Look at this well. I tried to practice where to target my hand so y'all could see it. That's what this black thing is for me. Even though it's another stand, you know, it's my target point from where I'm sitting. Ah, right. Target point. Hitting the target. Somebody said they gonna hit the target this time round because you were the missed opportunity. That Four of Cups was in the reverse when I looked at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, this is a missed opportunity. And we have somebody talking about giving you the best of me because you're amazing. Collective. I got to say my prayer on that one. Angels of the white light, ancestors, and my spirit guides. Thank you so much for your covering and your protection. as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Wow, look at this, y'all. Look at how spirit work. I don't know if y'all seen that. Now, I just picked up this deck, right? And spirit left a card on the table. And we have the rat in the upright and crossing. We got a rat because you are this dolphin energy. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And somebody is going through judgment right now at this time. Adjudication. Because this is a missed opportunity. But they're going through judgment because they did reject your cup and chose a third party. So now they're being seen as this rat energy. You're leaving them behind and going down this divine pathway. They were supposed to be on this path with you, but they rejected it. This rat card says, someone working against you behind your back. See, this is somebody who was dirty against you behind your back. Seeing you making it rain now. And they over here mad, sad, depressed, just not happy. They not happy. Which, for me, just, side note, how you not happy with what you chose? How did you become disenchanted with what you chose? Because that looked better for you than the collective. Now you not happy. Bored. Discontent. And going through judgment. Adjudication. This is justice being served. Justice card. You getting your adjudication for someone being a rat to you. And now they want to give you the best of them. This card deck came right on time, y'all, for this message right here. Because we about to see this person's true intentions. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't even realize that was the name of this deck. I saved it for y'all for today. I got it yesterday. Y'all know I love opening new decks and seeing what's at the bottom. That's the message that Spirit is sending me. And it seems like it always kind of goes right on point with what we've been talking about. Every time, y'all. For real, every time. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. It's a trick. Oh, okay. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to open the box. This is dope. Okay. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. When we take it out the box. Growth. I will ignite a spark inside you, inspiring greater depth and expansion. Y'all see that? So this is what is happening. Somebody knows that they could have growth with you. Damn, y'all, we have a situations. Hey, is that a sign? Somebody falling apart? Look, stuff was just falling. You seen that, y'all? On my table. These cards are slippery, y'all. Wow. Okay, there we go. Somebody wanting to grow, wanting to be better, look, wanting to elevate, wanting to level up would be the phrase, right? Somebody knows that they can have a level up with you. And now that's why they want to give you the best of them. You know, this person's trying to come up. See? Which is probably why the card came out crossing. This person on the come up. Ooh, look at Spirit. I just heard that Bone Thugs. Creeping on the come up. Won't sleep till I'm done up. Gotta raise this blunt up. What up? Gotta get that money, man. Gotta get that money. Y'all remember that? Wow, for the love of money. Ooh, yeah, I remember them times, boy. Bone Thugs and Harmony. This is somebody who might have been a thug. Now, having justice served. Adjudication. For choosing wrong. Making the wrong choice. And now the song that's playing on Spirit Radio is Let Go. I can't make it up. You let go of this person. You let go. Lala Hathaway. Self-Portrait. That's the name of her album. Self-Portrait. Look at yourself. Look what you did to yourself. You chose wrong. You rejected the Most High's cup that was being given to you. But maybe they had to pay some karmic debt. You know, they said they had some karma, past life karma, that they had to pay for in this lifetime because they didn't learn it last time. So they had some karmic debt to pay. Or maybe they made it so that, you know, they added to the debt with what they did to you this lifetime because they wasn't ready for you because they were still a rat. Hey, Spirit just giving me the tea. You see that, y'all, without the cards right now. I mean, I'm trying to get them. You know, we got the rat wanting to elevate their game, wanting to level up. Let's see what else comes out, y'all. Hold on. Because, see, really, this is the new energy. But this is still their energy. They want to talk to you. See, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. They want to talk to you. They trying to call you. Because they don't want you to let them go. They want growth. You know, that's what they thought they was getting with that karmic that they chose over you. But see, they had to learn the hard way that wasn't the person that they was going to have growth with. They couldn't grow with that person. They wound up losing a lot of money with that person. See? Being greedy. You know, they wound up getting into a little financial debt. You know, now they money funny because of a karmic. And you over here making it rain. You see that? That rat look like he mad on that card. He got the stank face. I'm just saying. He got the stank face. He hating. Y'all see it? He mad that you, I just heard bossed up. Mad that you over there doing better. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You know, this person jealous and envious of you. Because you the one with the financial gain, remember? Usually coming from something you did in your past. Come through, Spirit. We gonna keep going with these tea leaves. There it is. 4-leaf clover. Did y'all see it flip out? No hesitation. Good. Oh, it says great. Good fortune. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Wow. Pineapple. This says reconciliation. The rat wants to reconcile. Y'all see that? They said, oh, now I want to fix things with you, you know? It's worth my while now, you know? You igniting the spark inside of me. You know, that fire for the money. Come on, collective. You got it. Let me in. After they were a rat. Wow. Now, did y'all see how that came out? And it came out in the reverse, too. It looks like I was holding the deck in the reverse. Dang. But look how it came out. Teardrops in the reverse. This is giving the energy for me. You ain't crying over this person no more. You're over them. You don't have any more tears. No more feelings. Great personal sorrow. In the reverse. I'm telling you, and I know y'all heard that confirmation. You done got over those tears that this person may have, you know, made you shed over them. Let's see what's at the bottom, y'all. Wow. We got the rose in the reverse. Really? This card says, romance is in the air. In the reverse. Because you're not crying over this person no more. I see it, Spirit. Look, you on your divine path. You know, you a light worker. You doing the Lord's work. And the Most High definitely got you busy right now. Okay, making this money. Here we go. The card says, blessings, entrepreneurship, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, windfall, or promotion. Someone seeing you have a promotion, and someone seeing you experiencing a windfall of money. And you're not even interested in this person anymore. No. They still just might be a rat too, collective, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Wow. Y'all see that? When I split the deck? Ooh, spiritual bird. This is somebody who's desperate. It says, I'm in a bind and don't know what to do. I may be acting irrationally. Ooh, y'all see that? New deck. New deck. Already spilling the tea. Somebody's in a bind. And they're desperate. I did say something about some financial debt earlier. They money not good. Bottom of the deck. Mirror. Energy. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. See, I reflect back what you project. So this is somebody who may have given you the silent treatment, right? Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. And now it's revealing a truth about them to themselves that they're now seeing. You know, the actions that, you know, you may be showing this person, now they're seeing that in themselves now. Because you are this person's mirror. You know, if they feeling like you being cold towards them, because, you know, you not hurt no more. You not crying. You not hurt. But that was somebody who was hurt. And that was what they were showing you. You know, they were being cold. You know, hiding, thank you, Spirit, hiding their emotions. You know, not communicating. Not showing you any love. And you were their earth angel sent from God to help heal them, to help level them up. They were supposed to be on this pathway with you. But now, justice is being served here. And this could be the divine canceling out this contract. With the adjudication, the Most High, this done went to spiritual court. Court is in session. Court is in session, y'all. Wait a minute. Here it is. We done led to the court. Court is in session. You're guilty of being a rat. Okay? You're guilty. And this person is now seeing that because you're mirroring their energy back to them. You're revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. Come on, Spirit. Okay, I see them. This one and this one. 2 cards for the rat. Curious. I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Now they want to figure you out, collective. Oh my goodness. Followed by big favor. I'm looking for significant assistance and a large effort on your part. Wow. This rat needs a big favor, collective. That's why they desperate. They don't know nobody else they can ask. And you over here making it rain. That's almost sounding too tempting. Small favor, wow, at the bottom of the deck. I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. So I just heard Spirit say, this gonna be a big effort on your part if you allow this rat back into your life. Like they're really looking for some more than what they're hoping for. Y'all feel me, Spirit? I mean, well, y'all feel me, collective? Like this is the energy I'm getting. Like it's really gonna be big on your part. It's gonna be a big favor that you would have to give to allow this person to come back in asking for this small favor. What they think is small, but it's they're gonna be asking for a lot, trying to come in like they're not asking for a lot. Does that make sense, y'all? Like, you know, this person says, I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. This is crazy, y'all. They said, since you got it. Since you got it. Wow. Joss Stone. The song is Tell Me What We're Gonna Do Now. Wait, let me see, because it stopped at the end. Yeah, the end was, it played the whole title and it says now. What are we gonna do now? Tell me what we're gonna do now. By Joss Stone. Look, I'm getting it all messed up. By Joss Stone. This is somebody who's gonna come in talking about, can you tell me what we gonna do? Like what we doing? You know, because I still am curious about you. What we doing? You know, and you done already lost all your feelings for this person. Which is crazy, right? They gonna come in asking you, what are y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Cause you don't have any more feelings for this person. You've lost the romance. Spiritual bro, when I said that, you lost the feelings of romance for this person. You're over them. You don't feel the same. Ooh, that was another spiritual burp, y'all. They just coming. Spirit is operating in twos today, y'all. You see that? For the 4-leaf clover, we have collaborate. And we have mirror in the reverse. Come through, Holy Spirit. Y'all see that? Hey, did y'all see that? This is somebody who is not mirroring you, collective. They're not in your same energy. Wanting to collaborate. Y'all see that? They wanna come collaborate with you, but y'all not the same energy here. Y'all not mirroring each other. Mirror in the reverse. It's giving false reflection. If you get what I'm saying. False reflection. Amusement at the bottom of the deck. Ooh wee. I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment. Wow. This is somebody who finds you amusing? And they want to come in and collaborate with you, though. They said, I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. You amuse this person, collective? This is getting kind of mental here. You funny? Are you they see you as funny now. Your life is a source of entertainment. So, for somebody who we saw in the beginning of our story, who's bored and discontent, remember, over there with their third party, because they didn't choose you at the time. Well, now they're looking for some entertainment. Like, you know, they want to be happy again. You know, they aren't happy. So now, you know, you actually make this person laugh. Your stories that you tell, maybe that you're currently telling, or maybe some of the things you may have said in the past. You know, maybe this is somebody who's feeling like, you know, you were kind of funny, even though they didn't choose you. You know, now wanting to work with you. It's a lot of them wanting to pop, y'all. You see that? Okay, there we go. This is somebody who said, this is all just a misunderstanding, collective. This is all just a misunderstanding. And, you know, they just want to get closure. They just want to get some closure. Look, they said, you know what, you don't have to, you know, be mad at me. It was just a misunderstanding. You know, you done lost all the love for them with the teardrops in the reverse. You know, you don't feel no pain anymore. You know, you no longer crying over this person. So now they like, you know, okay, you know, all of this was just a misunderstanding. Things got lost in translation and taken out of context. Direct communication will clear the air. So this is somebody who now wants to come in with some direct communication, collective, because they need closure. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. This is somebody who needs closure. Or they want closure. But I really do feel like this person with this rat coming out crossing, it's in the upright, but it's also crossing. I think they were a rat to you in the past, and they still a rat. They haven't changed. We got the gossip at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Now it's a whole lot of gossip going on. It says, you'll be eager to hear this, but beware. What I say about others could easily be said about you. Wow. Okay, so I just heard Spirit say, you know, these people over here talking about you a witch, you know, or you are doing black magic, or, you know, it's giving that energy. You know, you're doing spell work because you're spiritual. You know, this is, you know, the gossip that maybe somebody, you know, was a dark witch and you, in truth, are the white witch here. You know, because when you are a healer, you know, medicines, you know, oils, tinctures, things that you set intentions with, and it's with the intention to heal. You know, that is seen as white magic. So, you know, it's the conversation of people doing magic. That's the gossip. And now, you know, somebody wants to come in and say, it was all just a misunderstanding. You know, the gossip was that you were the dark witch, but we see that you're not the dark witch. It was the karmic that was the dark witch. I know the truth now. Isn't that crazy, y'all? For the Love of You by Hill Street. Wait, hold on. Yep, Hill Street Soul. You know what? Now, if we gonna start talking about magicians doing magic, you know, are you doing good magic or are you doing bad magic, right? We got somebody that came out that is not a reflection of you and still a rat, coming in wanting closure after being involved, and I just heard Spirit say consumed in all this gossip that there was about you. There were a lot of people gossiping about you, collective, and this person fell for the gossip, only to now see You're the 4-leaf clover. And now they want to come collaborate with you. But this person, I feel they still in dark energy, y'all, okay? They're still in dark energy. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. We see this person's true intentions, okay? You know, they really want to come in and say all this talk was just a misunderstanding. I see it now, you know. Maybe that rat in the upright and crossing, I don't know. Maybe this person wants to not be a rat no more. Because now they were seeing you mirror their energy to them. Remember in the beginning of the story, you know, they were seeing you being cold towards them, you giving them that same energy. And now that they're not mirroring you, maybe that's the reason why that rat is crossing. Because maybe now they're thinking about making some changes because they're realizing all this gossip that they was listening to, it was just all a misunderstanding. You know, they was listening to the gossip instead of directly talking to you. See, with the direct communication will clear the air. They was over here caught up in all that gossip instead of coming to you directly and talking to you. This is deep, collective. This is somebody who now could see you listening to the divine, your spirit guides in this guidance energy. You over here on your spiritual journey, listening to your intuition or even your dreams right now. You know, you could be receiving messages in your dreams. You're healing. You're practicing and living your life in faith in the Most High. You're not doing spell work. Against anybody. You're doing light work. That's what you're doing. Bottom of the deck. Someone's forgiven you. Energy at the bottom of the deck. Letting go. Peace. Spiritual release. You see that, collective? You've already forgiven this person for what they've done, which is why you're not hurt anymore. With the teardrops in the reverse, you're not hurting over them anymore. You gave your own self closure. But see, this is somebody who wants closure with you. They need closure. You've already forgiven them and let them go and moved on. You chose your peace. But this is someone who I feel like wants your forgiveness. After you've let them go. They need to know, I guess, that they're forgiven. You know? And that's why they said they need closure. They need to know you forgave them for you, but now they need to know that they have been forgiven, you know, for them now. And that's where the need for closure comes in. That's why they come in, collective. In order for them to maybe heal. They need your closure. Now, I know y'all see this card is in my hand. Spiritual burp. And we got two cards that's touching the gossip and the adjudication. And they look like they're in the reverse. Real reunion. Back for good. The rat said he's back for good because you give him pure joy. And he feels like he's your soulmate. Soulmates reconnect. But we got these two cards out in the reverse, y'all. And they're covering each other. Unemployed in the reverse. And really committed this time in the reverse. Wow. Look at Spirit telling on this person. This is somebody who in the upright is broke, debt-ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means. Unemployed in the reverse. This is somebody who knows if they can get this real reunion back with you, they won't be broke. They won't be in debt. They won't be on hard times. But the truth of the matter is this is somebody who's still non-committal. Really committed this time in the reverse. They're still not loyal. They're still not in it for the long run. They're still coming in playing games. Because that card says no games in the reverse. Y'all see that? Which is why I'm telling y'all, when you rewind the tape, you're going to see that I was on it. That card is crossing because there's still a rat. There's still a rat talking about you, they twin. I can't. But with that mirror in the reverse, y'all, this is what did I say earlier, y'all? I said false mirror. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, thank you, Spirit. That was right on cue. Y'all see that? They're a false flame. They're your false twin. They're still coming in talking about, it's just a misunderstanding. I'm still your twin. I'm still your divine masculine. But what happened was, what had happened was when they chose this karmic over you, when they listened to others, the third parties, when they believed what everyone else was saying, this gossip about you, and went with them, that's when this rat fell from grace. That's when this rat fell off of the pathway that they were supposed to be on. That's when this soul contract, which is what we see here with this justice being served, adjudication, this is where they revoked it. When they went with the third parties and became disloyal to you. They weren't loyal to you. Now that they see you making it rain, now that they see, money is good with you, Remember we saw that pineapple? Now they want to reconcile. Now they want to collaborate because you this 4-leaf clover. You see that? This person is money driven. This is the only reason why they coming back towards you. They coming in because they see your money. That feels like a few cards. Yup. I let them fall, y'all. I let them fall. This is somebody who's thinking of you. Nostalgic. They're fixated on you right now. And they want to get back together. They want a second chance. They said they're going to come in with good vibes only. They said they just want to Netflix and chill. Can y'all get back to Netflix and chilling? Because they feel like now you guys have a soul contract. But this is a karmic agreement. This is a karmic soul contract now. Right, with your ex. Someone who is undercover. Somebody who still will keep you in a love triangle. Someone who's still sleeping with their ex. Okay? Over here thinking about you. They're still a rat. This is a karmic now for you. This is a karmic agreement. Your karmic is thinking of you. And feeling like you were a safe love for them. You provide security. You're home for this person. Now, I don't know if, I don't think y'all saw that message. Yeah, that was on Bigo. But I had got the heartbreak card for a masculine because they lost their home. The home was in the reverse. And that was you, collective. You were representing home for this person. And here we go again now. It's coming out. This person feels like you're home to them. They like, I got to get back home. That's home for me. That's safe. That's the safe house. The safe love. The safe house. You know, like on Grand Theft Auto. They can come back to the safe house and get replenished, get their energy right, get a change of clothes, get a hot meal. You know how it go when you go to the safe house. This is somebody looking at you like they safe house, collective. But they're still non-committal. They're non-loyal. They're not in it for the long haul. They're only coming in because they see you in this abundance energy. They know you done came into some money. And they need some help, remember? Do you mind if I give you a little my 12 play? Love that lasts. Y'all see that? Somebody said now, you were supposed to be that love that lasts, collective. They have real deep affection for you. That's timeless. They said their love hasn't changed. And now, wanting to collaborate once again. Partnership. We got this. Together through it all. But collective, I know you've already learned your lesson. I know you've already learned your lesson. Look at here. Here we go. Double life energy at the bottom of the deck. Y'all see that? Living a lie. Secret affair. Hidden truths. emotional betrayal. Collective, this person is still a rat, okay? And I get it with the rose in the reverse. Romance is not in the air for you. You don't have any more feelings for this person anymore. But you see how they keep pushing the envelope? Thank you, Spirit. Look, even in the spirit realm, they keep pushing the envelope. They still want to come in and work with you. It's because they're money-driven, collective. This ain't about love. It's about money for this person. That's the only reason they're coming in, which is the other reason why you're going to have to stand on business when it comes to this person, because they still think you're their twin. But they're a karmic now. They're a karmic now. Okay? Message. They are a karmic now for you. And karmics teach us lessons. Did you learn your lesson, collective? About this rat that's still sleeping with an ex? We saw it here. That still wants you to be part of a love triangle? Because they're trying to manifest a reunion? They said all they want is just to get back into your energy, collective. You got money, you're making it rain. You know, you're amusing to them. You make them happy while they're over here miserable with someone else. This is crazy. This is crazy. All they could do is think of you, is what I heard Spirit just say. All they do is think of you over here with this karmic. Maybe they were already married. Come through, Spirit, with the false person at the bottom of the deck. They chose this false person. They still have a karmic in their life. But they still want to be in your life. They're a false person to you. There's a double meaning here with this false person energy. They chose a false person and they are a false person to you. They're a karmic. You see them still wearing their mask? If it's a masculine energy, they chose a false person and they are a false person to you. They're still a rat, collective. And that's why that rat card was in the upright and crossing. They thinking about trying to mirror you, but I don't see them being able to do it. Because they're still wearing a mask. Okay, Spirit, I'll take it. Sudden wealth. Yep. They're seeing you in this jackpot energy. It's all about the money. But this is your justice for breaking this generational curse of staying with a karmic. So many people stay with their karmics and they keep going through trauma after trauma after trauma with these people. Why stay in that? So you can go around telling people, ooh, we done been through so much together and we still together. Now that's toxic. Okay? Break the chain. Don't keep going back to somebody that you've been through trauma with. Trauma drama. Break the cycle. And that's what you guys are doing in my collective. in my stud superstars collective. We breaking the chains here. From people like this. That are seeing you putting in the work. They see you doing the work. This person over here in that all white is you, your energy. You done put in a lot of work on yourself. And you are no longer the same person that you used to be. You have a higher standard now for yourself. You're not dealing with toxicity anymore. You're not okay in a toxic relationship. You're not accepting less than what you deserve. See? Because you are seen as an official person in the spirit world. You know, you are somebody of ranking. Look how we got 11 and then we got 22. Come through, spirit. You know, with these angel numbers. This could be 1111. Making 22, right? This is spirit saying you probably could have been this person's official person. You were the real twin. But because they chose wrong, you're getting the sudden wealth and possibly a replacement now. A love that lasts. A real love that will last. That will come in and work together with you. Because that could be what this means. You know, this energy that just came out. This could be your new coming in. For a mature woman. For an empress energy. You know, this could be spirit showing us that you are an empress and you're going to have another choice in lovers with that 6 being on the top. After an ending. Thank you, spirit. After an ending. Y'all see it? You are a divine feminine. And you deserve a divine counterpart. This is somebody that was supposed to be your twin, but they're now a karmic twin for you. Collective. There's a difference. Now that looks like a couple cards. I'll take them though. We got 2 cards. Despair. Y'all see that? Somebody's in despair. Thief. This is somebody who's in despair because they chose that false person. Because they know you about to get a wealthy man coming in for you. This is the energy. That's that King of Pentacles. You got a wealthy man coming in for you. This is somebody, that thief was the false person. This person is in despair because they feel like that false person stole them away from you. This is how they're feeling now. They're realizing, yeah, you were their official person. You were their real twin. But because, you know, they fell for the false person, that false person stole their destiny from them, that they felt like they were supposed to be on with you. And they were. That's the truth. But see, this person living this double life thought that they could probably have you both. Thought that they could keep you both. But unfortunately, justice is served, and this twin flame contract has been amended with a replacement coming in. Y'all know the 13 is the death card in tarot. But with this ending, we already saw the coffin comes in this wealthy man for you. Spirit, give me a closing message for the collective so I can get out of here. Closing messages for the collective, Spirit. Please and thank you. Closing messages for the collective. Please and thank you. Ooh, there it is. Wow. The closing message is this is somebody who's not listening to their intuition. With the intuitive Kev in the reverse. Wow. This is somebody who's still not listening to their intuition. They're not receiving messages from the divine. Wow. Okay. So this is given. This is somebody who knows that they need to leave you alone, but they not listening. Well, what's happening for me now is because I'm picking up that see, you see how these it's a lot of different people giving me messages. I heard that, okay, this person who is angry in this animosity energy, this could be your past person mad because they don't want you to listen to your intuition. You know, your intuition is protecting you against them. And this is somebody who is mad and doesn't want you to listen to your intuition. But then I also did hear that first message that this is somebody who is not listening to their intuition, which could be telling them now to not come towards you. Or, you know, that they can't come towards you. You know, rejection is God's protection. You know, this is somebody who probably feels like they can't get back to you. Still going against the grain. You see what I mean? Because they see you as this 4-leaf clover. You know, because they're desperate. Remember we saw desperate? It's like their intuition is like, you know, the collective ain't fucking with you no more. You know they don't want to have anything to do with you. But see, this is somebody who's desperate. And they could have somebody in their background that's upset. That's what I was getting with that energy, with the animosity. Closing messages for the collective, Spirit. This is somebody who sees you. Here we go again with the mature woman and family. Closing messages that this person still feels like you're family to them. They still feel like you're family to them. And that's that karmic. Still upset, still angry behind the scenes. This is somebody who, again, could be hoping that you don't listen to your intuition when they come back in. Thank you, Spirit. Look, that's the confirmation. They're hoping you don't listen to your intuition, right? Because here they come. This is somebody who's about to come travel to you. Awakening. Telling you that they had an awakening. Wow. Yeah, this the closing message. This rat gonna come in telling you that they've had an awakening, hoping that you don't listen to your intuition about them, which you already know they're a false twin. They're your false twin. But they still gonna come in, and they're coming in because they know you have someone else coming in, collective. This has been the whole storyline. This rat is only interested in the money because they're broke right now. But they're going to come in talking about, oh, this was just a misunderstanding. It wasn't, the way, you taking it, you took things out of context, we could fix this, and now I know, that you're really my twin. And, they're going to come in laying it thick, collective. But this is somebody who is still living a double life, okay? They still have someone else in their life, and they are still a rat. Okay, collective? I'm going to leave it there. I done already went over an hour for y'all. And I'm grateful for those of you who are still here. Because remember, it's been a couple of days. I have to give y'all a little bit more, I feel, when I'm not around. So we see Spirit is trying to give us a heads up that this is somebody who's hoping you don't listen to your intuition when they come in. We have the 12 hangman coming out with now this looks like Leo energy. And then we have Mars on the board, which y'all know Venus. Yeah, that's Venus. We have Venus energy. So it's given, stand in your power, Empress, and leave this person stuck where they at. Leave them stuck in this other situation. They still trying to have you in a love triangle. Okay, collective? Much love and light. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would be so kind, hype me up. Thank you in advance. Till the next time. Namaste.